B.E.C.E. 2013 Objective Test for Science. Number 1. The SI unit of temperature is A. Candela. B. Degrees Celsius. C. Joule. D. Kelvin. And the answer is D. Kelvin. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Number 2. Air is an example of A. Gas in gas mixture. B. Liquid in liquid mixture. C. Solid in liquid mixture. D. Solid in solid mixture. And the answer is A. Gas in gas mixture. A is an example of gas in gas mixture. Number 3. Which of the following activities are involved in the rearing of tilapia? I. Feeding of fish. II. Pond stocking. III. Pest control. And the possible answers are A. I and II only. B. I and III only. C. I and III only. D. I and III. And the answer is A. I and II only, which is feeding of fish and pond stocking. Which of the following activities are involved in the rearing of tilapia? And the answer is feeding of fish and pond stocking. Number 4. The part of the flower that contains nectar is called A. Anther. B. Petal. C. Ovary. D. Sepal. And the answer is A. Anther. The part of the flower that contains nectar is called anther. Number 5. Which of the following methods protects pure iron from rusting by coating with zinc? A. Alloying. B. Galvanizing. C. Greasing. D. Painting. And the answer is B. Galvanizing. Which of the following methods protect pure iron from rusting by coating with zinc? Galvanizing. Number 6. Leaching of nutrients from the soil leads to soil A. Acidity. B. Alkalinity. C. Erosion. D. Porosity. And the answer is C. Erosion. Leaching of nutrients from the soil leads to soil erosion. Number 7. The hereditary material that is passed on from parents to offspring is known as A. Gene. B. Sperm. C. Red blood cell. D. White blood cell. And the answer is A. Gene. The hereditary material that is passed on from parents to offspring is known as gene. Number 8. The solar system is made up of A. Earth, Moon, and stars. B. Sun, comets, and meteors. C. Sun, Earth, and Moon. D. Sun, planet, and other heavenly bodies. And the answer is C. Sun, Earth, and Moon. The solar system is made up of the Sun, Earth, and Moon. Number 9. The type of management system which allows farm animals to roam about freely is known as A. Extensive system. B. Intensive system. C. Semi-extensive system. D. Semi-intensive system. And the answer is A. Extensive system. The type of management system which allows farm animals to roam about freely is known as extensive system. Number 10. External respiration in living organisms is also known as A. Aerobic respiration. B. Anaerobic respiration. C. Gaseous respiration. D. Tissue respiration. And the answer is C. Gaseous respiration. External respiration in living organisms is also known as gaseous respiration. Number 11. A rigid bar which is capable of turning about a fixed point is or an A. Inclined plane. B. Lever. C. Screw. D. Wheel and axle. And the answer is B. Lever. A rigid bar which is capable of turning about a fixed point is a liver. Number 12. A positively charged ion is called A. Anion, B. Cation, D. Neutron, D. Proton. And the answer is B. Cation. A positively charged ion is called cation. Number 13. One way of ensuring that organisms are not endangered is to A. Allow them to be hunted, B. Allow their predators to outnumber them, C. Protect their habitat, D. Pollute their habitat. And the answer is C. Protect their habitat. One way of ensuring that organisms are not endangered is to protect their habitat. Number 14. A good thermometric liquid must A. Be colorless, B. Boil at 100 degrees Celsius and freeze at 0 degrees Celsius, C. Cling to the walls of the glass, D. Expand evenly and regularly. And the answer is D. Expand evenly and regularly. A good thermometric liquid must expand evenly and regularly. Number 15. Which of the following metals will produce a gas when placed in lime juice? A. Copper, B. Lead, C. Magnesium, D. Silver. And the answer is C. Magnesium. Which of the following metals will produce a gas when placed in lime juice? And the answer is magnesium. Number 16. The physical property of a soil which is determined by the field method is soil A. Structure, B. Temperature, C. Texture, D. Water. And the answer is C. Texture. The physical property of a soil which is determined by the field method is soil's texture. Number 17. The reason why gaps are left in the joints of railway lines is to allow for A. Cooling, B. Contraction, C. Expansion, D. Maintenance. And the answer is C. Expansion. The reason why gaps are left in the joints of railway lines is to allow for expansion. Number 18. Which of the following effects are caused by rusting? I. Loss of strength, II. Loss of structure, III. Loss of electrical conductivity. And the possible answers are A. I and II only, B. I and III only, C. I and III only, D. I and III. And the answer is D. I and III. The question was which of the following effects are caused by rusting? And it's loss of strength, loss of structure, and thirdly, loss of electrical conductivity. Number 19. Leguminous crops may often be cultivated to add A. Carbon to the soil, B. Nitrogen to the soil, C. Protein to the soil, D. Potassium to the soil. And the answer is B. Nitrogen to the soil. Leguminous crops may often be cultivated to add nitrogen to the soil. Number 20. A place where an organism can live and interbreed successfully is called A. Community, B. Ecosystem, C. Environment, D. Habitat. And the answer is D. Habitat. A place where an organism can live and interbreed successfully is called habitat. Number 21. Which of the following methods of treating water makes it soft? A. Addition of alum, B. Addition of sodium carbonate, C. Chlorination, D. Filtration. And the answer is B. Addition of sodium carbonate. Which of the following methods of treating water makes it salt? And the answer is addition of sodium carbonate. Number 22. Dehusking and shelling are both activities carried out in the processing of A. Cowpea, B. Groundnut, C. Maize, D. Sorghum. And the answer is C. Maize. Dehusking and shelling are both activities carried out in the processing of maize. Number 23. Typhoid fever is transmitted through A. Contact with contaminated skin wounds, B. Eating contaminated food, C. Eating uncooked food. D. Drinking treated water. And the answer is B. Eating contaminated food. Typhoid fever is transmitted through eating contaminated food. Number 24. One advantage of friction is that it A. Enables cutting tools to be sharpened. B. Increases the efficiency of machines. C. Produces a lot of heat in machines. D. Wears off the sole of shoes. And the answer is A. Enables cutting tools to be sharpened. One advantage of friction is that it enables cutting tools to be sharpened. Number 25. Sickle is a farm tool used for A. Harvesting rice. B. Trimming hedges. C. Transplanting seedlings. D. Watering crops. And the answer is A. Harvesting rice. Sickle is a farm tool used for harvesting rice. Number 26. One characteristic of the image formed in a pinhole camera is that the image is A. Diminished. B. Magnified. C. Upright. D. Virtual. And the answer is A. Diminished. One characteristic of the image formed in a pinhole camera is that the image is diminished. Number 27. Transplanting of seedlings is usually done in the evening because A. Darkness promotes rapid growth. B. Pest attack is minimal. C. Transpiration is minimal. D. Seedlings require less nutrient. And the answer is C. Transpiration is minimal. Transplanting of seedlings is usually done in the evening because transpiration is minimal. Number 28. Which of the following statements about molecules is or are correct? Molecules I are chemically combined group of atoms. II are physically combined group of atoms. III can exist on their own. And the possible answers are A. I only. B. II only. C. I and III only. D. I and III. And the answer is C. I and III only, which is a chemically combined group of atoms and can exist on their own. The question was which of the following statements about molecules is or are correct. Number 29. Fruits which are dispersed by wind are likely to be A. Dry. B. Hairy. C. Juicy. D. Sticky. And the answer is B. Hairy. Fruits which are dispersed by wind are likely to be hairy. Number 30. Which of the following materials allows electric current to pass through easily? A. Aluminium. B. Carbon. C. Glass. D. Water. And the answer is A. Aluminium. Which of the following materials allows electric current to pass through easily? And the answer is aluminium. Number 31. Water contains two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, in the ratio of A. 1:2, B. 1:3, C. 2:1, D. 3:1. And the answer is C. 2:1. Water contains two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, in the ratio of 2:1. Number 32. In the digestive system of ruminants, vitamins are synthesized in the A. Abomasum, B. Omasum, C. Reticulum, D. Rumen. And the answer is D. Rumen. In the digestive system of ruminants, vitamins are synthesized in the rumen. Number 33. The best way of protecting oneself from high blood pressure is to A. Consume alcoholic drinks. B. Eat high carbohydrate diet. C. Engage in smoking. D. Exercise regularly. And the answer is D. Exercise regularly. The best way of protecting oneself from high blood pressure is to exercise regularly. Number 34. The property of metals which makes them to be easily drawn into thin wires is known as A. Conductivity, B. Ductility, C. Malleability, D. Resistivity. And the answer is B. Ductility. The property of metals which makes them to be easily drawn into thin wires is known as ductility. Number 35. An atom of an element is represented as 27 and 13 element X. How many neutrons are in the nucleus of the atom? And the possible answers are A. 13, B. 14, C. 27, D. 40, and the answer is B. 14. An atom of an element is represented as 27 and 13 element X. How many neutrons are in the nucleus of the atom? And the answer is 14. Number 36. Viable seeds are ones that A. are able to germinate under suitable conditions, B. are eaten by animals after planting, C. contain a lot of oil, D. have hard seed coat. And the answer is A. are able to germinate under suitable conditions. Viable seeds are ones that are able to germinate under suitable conditions. Number 37. Which of the following processes can occur at all temperatures? A. boiling, B. evaporation, C. melting, D. sublimation. And the answer is B. evaporation. Which of the following processes can occur at all temperatures? And the answer is evaporation. Number 38. Which of the following human activities maintains the carbon cycle? A. bush burning, B. felling of trees, C. release of fumes from factories, D. replanting of trees felled as timber. And the answer is D. replanting of trees felled as timber. Which of the following human activities maintains the carbon cycle? Replanting of trees felled as timber. Number 39. The farming system which involves the growing of one type of crop on the same piece of land every season is known as A. mixed cropping, B. mixed farming, C. monocropping, D. monoculture. And the answer is C. monocropping. The farming system which involves the growing of one type of crop on the same piece of land every season is known as monocropping. Number 40. The presence of chlorophyll in green plants is a necessary condition for photosynthesis because it A. absorbs oxygen, B. absorbs solar energy, C. produces carbon dioxide, D. produces water vapor. And the answer is B. absorbs solar energy. The presence of chlorophyll in green plants is a necessary condition for photosynthesis because it absorbs solar energy. Thank you very much for listening. Wish you all the best of luck in your exams. God bless you. Learn hard and you will surely pass. Bye.